up and let something shine. Going out of my fucking mind. Filthy mouth, no excuse. Find a new place to hang this noose. String me up from atop these roofs. Knot it tight so I won't get loose. Truth is you can stop and stare. Run myself out and no one cares. Dug the trench out, lay down there with a shovel up out of reach somewhere. Yeah, someone pour it in. Make it a dirt dance floor again. Say your prayers and stop it out when they bring that chorus in. I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away. I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away. I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away. Just to throw it away, just to throw it away. I bleed it out. Go, stop the show, choppy words in a sloppy flow. Shotgun opera.
A typical Canadian is not defined by one's background, birthplace,
culture, age, or interests. A typical Canadian
is defined by one's determination, willpower, courage and compassion
when faced with adversity, such as cancer.
On May 2nd, 2008, the Typically Canadian group will set off on an 8,200-kilometer cycle across Canada to raise money for cancer research. What makes this tribute tour unique is that at each of the 72 stops, the group will honor the lives of typical Canadians who, although may not get national or even local recognition, have made a difference in the fight against cancer.
I'm riding with my granddad, Frank Moores.
With me, it's more the relationships I never had.
I'm basically riding for the people who have had losses and they can't do the riding themselves.
I'll be riding with both my grandparents and as well my aunt Kathy just beat breast cancer.
My dad's both parents, they both died of cancer before I was born, as well as my mom. Her mother died when she was very young.
It's unfortunate that we did lose them. However, it was one of those things that when we found out that time was limited, it did bring us a lot closer. We got to say how we felt about both the individuals.
My inspirations would have to be the other guys on the team, as well as some close friends of mine who have had family members who have battled and lost, and also just family members who've battled and succeeded.
To see how it affected their lives and to see them be so weak and beaten up and then come back and look so healthy and so strong and so happy. It's sort of, when I think of that, I guess a difficult ride or, the troubles in my own life seem so petty.
I have many inspirations. The first one that comes to mind, I guess, is Terry Fox. To me, he kind of started this whole cancer campaign and getting other people involved in the cancer community. Another inspiration, I guess, kind of along those sort of lines would be Lance Armstrong. He's battled himself through cancer as well as done a lot to the cancer community.
My main goal for this tribute tour is try to show that you don't have to be directly affected by cancer to get involved in something.
If we can be a source of motivation to a lot of different Canadians, then that's the ultimate goal.
The Yellow Jersey campaign at Typically Canadian stems from the prestigious cycling event called the Tour de France. At the Tour de France, the leader at each stage is awarded the yellow jersey for the beginning of the next stage. At Typically Canadian, we look at each community as a stage in our tour, and we are looking to honor the people who go above and beyond in the fight against cancer and essentially are the leaders in each of their communities.
Our sponsors are important to us because without them, this whole tour would not be possible. They provide monetary support as well as in-kind donations and so much more. They're just as dedicated as we are to making this as big as they can, and they're proud to put their name along with the name Typically Canadian.
Our strategy for attracting sponsors has been the same right from the start of the campaign. We wanted to make a campaign that's as professional as possible so we can get other people to buy in it and believe in it as much as we do. Now, the most important thing when attracting sponsors is talking to the right person, the person that has the opportunity to make the decision. And that's the beauty of the sponsors that we have now, because they gave us the time of day and they believe in paying tribute to Canadians across the nation and making a difference as much as we do.
Firefighters across Canada are supporting this tour because of the direct relation to cancer in our workplace. Many people may or may not know that our job has a lot of safety hazards, and it exposes us to a lot of different chemicals, and we're in a high risk for cancer in our workplace. and it's nice to know that it's being noticed and that the safety and security of not only the firefighters but the families involved are safe and being looked after. And we're just supporting this tour because it focuses on those things. The firefighters here in Ottawa have been supporting this tribute tour in several ways. One of the ways is we're trying to help raise money for the tour. We're trying to set up accommodations for them as they come through the city, and as well as we're trying to get a group of firefighters together to bike with them as they roll through the city.